Hi, and thank you for joining me. My name is Karen Roberts. I am a certified personal fitness trainer, sports nutritionist, and a motivational speaker. I'm a national competitive bodybuilder and the co-host of Living Fit with James and Karen Roberts, which comes on every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on 100.7 FM in Greensboro, North Carolina, or you can download the Love and Faith Christian Fellowship app and tune in anytime for our show and more information as well. So today I'm going to be talking to you about trusting God and some things to do while you're home, either for the coronavirus or if you have the flu or if there's a snow day or anything else that may come along. And during this time, I should say during these difficult times, we need to learn to lean on and trust in God. And it's very important to stay faithful and to stay physically active and to do things that will challenge us mentally so that we can keep our minds strong, so that in the end and during the process, we can always give the glory to God. So have a pencil ready so you can write down these 5 tips that I'm going to give you of some suggestions of things that you can do that you may not have necessarily thought about doing at home. But first of all, I just want to say that God encourages us with Psalms 23:4, which says, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me." And he also encourages us with John 16:33, which says, "I have said these things to you that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation. But take heart, I have overcome the world." So that's very encouraging. So as we enter into week 3 or 4, depending on where you are in the country, of this stay-at-home mandate, many of us are beginning to succumb to cabin fever, or we may feel as though we are starting to run out of things to do. So I'm going to give you 5 things that we can do at home, and hopefully these things will help you to get your mind off of the coronavirus for a while or anything else that could be weighing heavily on your mind right now. So the first thing is playing childish games. So I would say, especially if you have kids, play a video game, build a fort, move the furniture out of the way, and have some pretend time. Do puzzles together are a lot of fun with your kids, and also playing board games like checkers, chess, or Monopoly. You can also play games online. For example, my husband James plays a friendly game of pool with his brother all the time, and his brother lives across town. So those are some things that you can do, virtually. Number 2 is creative fun. All right, so if you are a musician and you have instruments at home, try playing some music, learn a new song, dance if you're a dancer, draw, or if you're an artsy person, try making some arts and crafts, paper mache things, or try to build something. You can go online and look at a how-to video and build something that you've never built before, that you've always wanted to build before. Or you can do something as simple as try baking something that you've always wanted to bake. This is a good time to do that. Or just cooking a dish. Number 3, relaxation activities. So one thing you can do is set your bathroom or a room in your house up as a spa. You can give yourself a manicure or a facial. A lot of these things you can go online and see how-to videos. Kids, this is a good time to give your dad some grooming and paint his nails, or I wouldn't suggest shaving him, but there's some things you can do. Comb his hair, you know, or your mom. Take a long hot bath would be a great thing to do. It's very relaxing. Watch TV, preferably an old movie. If you think that you don't know what to do now, try watching an old movie and see what they did way back in the day before we had all this wonderful technology. Wonderful, depending on, it's great when it works, and you know, when it doesn't, such as, for example, when the lights go out, you may need some things to do. Those old movies will give you plenty of ideas of things to do. All right, the next one, creative activities. So, activities such as starting a garden or planting a garden, maybe some fruits and vegetables. During this coronavirus, many of the stores that carry supplies that you would need are still open because they're considered essential. So that would be a great something that you can do in your backyard or even in your house. You just may need to lay down some paper, but you can build a garden or just do some gardening. You can also build a camp in the backyard with your kids and pretend that you're in a foreign country. You can work on your house, paint, or do a project that you've always wanted to do, or fix something that's been broken for a long time, something that doesn't require professional, unless you're a professional, or simply just do some spring cleaning. So, and then the last one, number 5, is learn something. So this is a great opportunity to, say, teach yourself a new language, learn your child's new math, go online and learn a new skill, something that may be job related or career related that could help you get some type of advancement when you do go back to work. Read a book. There's a lot of how-to books out there. There's a lot of motivational books out there. There's a lot of books out there that lift your spirits. And one of them is one that I like to do, which is reading the Bible. And what I try to challenge myself to do is to learn something in there that I didn't learn the first time, or find something new that maybe I read before and I don't remember, or I just, didn't know it was in there. But I try to challenge myself to learn something new every time I read the Bible. And the Bible has some great stories about, survival and, trusting in Him and leaning on Him, and, stories of people who have come out in the end flourishing. So 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." So let's keep our minds focused on God. Use the power that He gave us to get through these times. Reach out to your family and your friends. Let them know that you're here for them. Let them know that you love them. And keep your minds active and productive as well. Not just physically, but we need to train our minds so that we can be strong and give all the glory and honor to God. Okay, so I pray that this message has been a blessing. Please pass it on to anyone that you feel could use this information. Have an awesomely productive day, and be blessed. Bye-bye.